Hello friends, welcome to this channel. Today we are going to simulate water level controller using ESP32, Tasmota and Home Assistant. Let us see the setup for this. I am using this container as the water tank. I have inserted the sensor wires into it. These sensor wires are connected to the ESP32 board. This first wire, it carries 0 volt or ground signal from ESP32 board and it will be applied to the water. This is the second sensor wire which is connected to DI5 pin of ESP32. It senses the lower level of water in the water tank. This is the third wire which is going to sense the middle level and it is connected to DI18 pin of the ESP32 board. And this is the last sensor wire which is connected to DI19 pin of ESP32 board and it is going to sense the high level. We are going to use the built-in LED on ESP32 to indicate the status of the water pump. This LED is connected with GPIO2 pin of the ESP32 board. So this is the setup we are going to use for this project. Now let us go to Tasmota main menu page. This is the main menu page of the Tasmota. Click here on the configuration to do some configuration. Click on the configure module. Set this GPIO2 as relay. Set GPIO5 as switch. This is the switch 1. Set GPIO18 as switch 2. Set GPIO19 as switch 3. Save the configuration. Device is getting restarted. So the device is restarted. Let us go to the configuration again. Click here on configure MQTT. I have used this broker, broker.hivemq.com. You can use the broker of your choice. I am using the 1883 port. I am using the topic T switch. Just click here on the save button. So device is restarting again. Now click on the configuration again. Click here on configure other. I have set the device name as test Tasmota. Click here on the configuration. We will go to the main menu. Click here on the consoles. Click here again on the console. This is how the data is getting transmitted to the broker. These are the topics used. This is the status of the switch 1, switch 2 and switch 3. All switches are on. All switches are in the open condition, that is why they are showing the status as on. Once we apply ground to these switches, then it will be turning off. We will be using some commands. We are going to set the tele period as 10 seconds. So every 10 seconds the data will be conveyed over these topics. We are again going to use other command, that is for switches, that is switch mode 1 15. We are going to use switch mode 15 command, and this will be applied to switch 1. We are using this command because we want to stop the switch from controlling the power output, that is the power LED, the LED which we are going to use to show the status of the water pump. Press enter here, then again enter the switch mode command for second switch, press enter, same for the third switch. So all settings are done for the Tasmota. By the way, I have already flashed the binary file for the Tasmota into this ESP32 board. If you want to see how to use Tasmota with ESP32, you can watch this video on Editechno channel. Now let us see the Home Assistant side. I am using the Windows portable version of Home Assistant. This version you can download from this GitHub page. I have attached the link in the description. Now let us visit the folder where Home Assistant files are stored. Click here on config folder. Locate configuration.yaml file. I have added this code into this YAML file. This code integrates switches with the Home Assistant. I have added the code for all the three switches, that is switch 1, switch 2 and switch 3, which are representing the various levels of the water in the water tank, that is low level, mid level and the high level. You can add this code into your YAML file and click here on file and save it. Now run this Windows command script. Click here on HASS to start the Home Assistant. So Home Assistant has got started. Enter the username and password. And click here on login to log in into your account. This is Home Assistant page for my account. Click here on the configuration. Click here on the integrations. Click here on add integration. We will search MQTT over here. Click here on MQTT. Enter the broker name. I am using this broker. You can use the broker of your choice. I am using the port number 1883. So click here on submit. So configuration has been created but it is not loaded. So it is saying that try to restart the Home Assistant. Click here on the finish. We will go to the configuration again. Click here on server controls. Click here on restart. Say OK. Now server is getting restarted. So Home Assistant has started. Login page has appeared again. Just enter the username and the password. Click here on the login. Click here on the configuration. Then on the integrations. Now we can see that Home Assistant got connected with the broker and Tasmota device has been discovered as well. We will click here on configure. Click here on submit. Click here on finish So configuration for Tasmota has been created. Click here on finish. Click here on the devices and search the device. Test. This is test Tasmota is already discovered. Let us click on this. Now you can see the controls and sensors are available over here. Let us operate the switch. Okay, we are going to add it to the Loveless now by clicking over here. Click here on add to Loveless UI. Now let us go to the overview. See, now this control is available over here. Now we are going to add some cards by clicking over here, add card. Click here on these entities. Give the title here as water tank. We don't want this start time. We want here high level. So click here on this entity. Here we want middle level. So click here on this mid-level entity. And here we want low level. So click here on Tasmota underscore low level entity. Click here on save. So we can see now the tank levels are available over here. We are going to create the automation. Click here on the configuration. Click here on the automation. Click here on add automation. Start with an empty automation. Give the name turn pump off. In the trigger section, select MQTT and set the topic as tele/tswitch/sensor. Click here on add conditions. Condition type is state. We are going to select the entity as high level. So select this entity or set this state as off. We want to execute this automation when the state of the high level sensor is off. The status of all switches or the sensors is right now on. In the action section, just select action type as call service. Select service as switch turn off. Click here on pick device. We will pick our device, that is test Tasmota. Now save this automation. So now this automation has been created. Now click here on add automation. Click here on start with an empty automation. Give the name turn pump on. In the trigger section, select MQTT, set topic as tele/tswitch/sensor. click here on the add condition. Select condition type as state. Select entity as low level entity, that is test tasmota underscore low level. Select this entity. Set the state as on. We want to turn the motor or the pump on when the state of the switch 1 or the low level sensor is on. In the action section, just select over here and select in the action section, select action type as call service. Select service as switch turn on. Click here on pick device. And select our device, that is test tasmota. Click here on save. Click here to come out. Now you can see both the automations are created. We will run the automations. Now you can see LED on the ESP32 board has become on. Now click here on the overview. Now you can see all the switches status is on. As low level state is on, so water pump is on now. Water pump is running. Now I am going to pour some water into the container or the water tank. So now you can see that low level sensor has become off. Then I am going to pour the water again. Now you can see the mid-level sensor has become off. I am going to pour the water again. Now you can see the high level sensor has become off and the water pump is turned off. So thanks for watching the video. If you like this video, then hit the like button. Please do share this video with your friends and do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Thanks again and have a good time.